video is sponsored by Cake Wallet, the easiest open source wallet to store Bitcoin, Monero, and Litecoin securely on mobile and desktop devices. When buying, selling, and exchanging crypto or trading for gift cards, Cake Wallet ensures privacy and security, giving you the keys to your coins. Hello? Oh, what the? Hello? Does anyone hear me? Are we good? It's AI me. Oh, shoot. My bad, bro. My bad. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the Daily Zest. Guys, I'm so sorry. Literally, I'm so... I'm so deep into what I'm doing right now. Guys, I'm so sorry. Guys, welcome back to the Daily Zest. I'm your host, Randi Hipper, here today on a lovely Thursday. I am ready to get after it with you guys. We have a lot of news to talk about, like New York putting forward something, again, a use case for blockchain that is dreadfully obvious, Ukraine and the EU in regards to crypto and tariffs. Then we have NFT gaming news. Speaking of NFTs and gaming, I co-host the Lizard Lookout every Thursday, 2 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. UTC. Set your reminder, say hello, all the things over there. And then we have our spotlight, which is the SEC's new chairman, Paul Atkins, what happened with that yesterday, as well as your project and coins to watch. So, guys, please, if you guys are ready for the Zest News, the education, smash the like, subscribe to the channel, share the stream out with friends so more people know what's going on here. Also, check out our two amazing sponsors of the show, Cake Wallet and Market Cipher. Use code ZESTY for 15% off. And, yeah, of course, Golden's laughing at me. Shout out to Golden for 50 memberships dropped in the chat. I appreciate you. And Chipper, thank you. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. What? Did you guys hear that sound effect? Am I just crazy? Oh, no, wait. I got it now. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Love technical difficulties. Anyway, guys, we also have a goal up there for 5. And if we get the 4 more, because Chipper has contributed 1 already, if we get 4 more, then we're going to be able to have you guys pick tomorrow's outfit for the show, for a Friday show. Say good morning to me as I say good morning to you. Again, check out our sponsors. Also, smash the like, subscribe, share. We have a goal of 150 likes, 150 live viewers, and as always, a subscriber goal of today, 20,269. We're going to get 10 more than we have right now. We have 20,259 at the moment. Hello, my friend with the hearts. I appreciate it. Jay, good morning. Mr. White, hello. Joseph, good morning. Everyone, good morning over there on TikTok. Let me say good morning to my friends over on YouTube and X. Cassius was in here early. Shout out to Cassius. We have Dave P. Good morning. Abund Ants, Squeaks, Grandpa, of course, Chipper. Blackhat, as always, good morning to you. Thank you guys so much. We have a Grog, Patrick Murphy, Mike Volmer, who's GTFO NYCing right now. Proud of him.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you, Chipper. Chelsea, good morning. Aquarian, good morning. Gary's on multiple platforms. Nice to see you. Kyra is over there on TikTok. I don't know why I blanked right there. Okay, my bad. My bad. Casper, good morning. Litecoin fan. Nice to see you over there on X. Lux Shampoo.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Why didn't that register? I don't know why they didn't register. Thank you, Golden. Thank you, Golden. Appreciate you. Back up. Good morning, John Legend, Alex, Randy Greer. Nice to see you. Alexandra G, my G is here. Everyone's laughing at me in the chat. Love that for us. Let's see. Rudy Poo is here. True. Good morning. James, what's up? Everyone follow Cassius, too. I think Cassius is great. If my mods could throw some of his links in the live chat, that would be awesome, because I think Cassius is a really good person. And, yeah, I really do appreciate him. I have a lot of love for Cassius. Right, Speedy? I really want Cassius to make a tune with me one day, or for me one day, because I really enjoy his tunes, and I would love like a new intro to the show. So I feel like that would be really interesting. We should do a music video together, Cassius. Can we do a music video together? I don't know how you get those done, but I really want one. I think it would be really fun. All right. Anyone at Bitcoin cheat code? Oh yeah, make sure you guys check that out.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Why thank you, Golden. Why thank you, Golden. All right, guys, let's get into it. Bacon, Eggs, and Hash, Andrew, Jesse, all the love to you guys. Let's get into the show. We have a lot going on. See you at Bitcoin. I don't think I'm going to Vegas, guys. As of right now, I don't think I'm going. I'm working on it, though. I'm working on it. I really want to go to Vegas. Right, Junior? Overall, we have the market recap here, all green.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you, Golden. Market recap, we got a lot of green today. Farcoin is up 25%. We got Flare up 22%. Looking at Bitcoin, look at this cup and handle. I just want to go back to this really briefly. Look at this cup and handle. That was massive. And people were like, Randy, that's not going to work. Psh, tell me something now. Tell me something now. Moving on. Back to our regular scheduled programming.
You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Yippee! Thank you. Thank you very much, Golden. At the end of the show, you guys shall vote on the next outfit, right, Junior? At the end of the show. All right, guys, looking over here, $81,082. Bitcoin down 1.85%. Golden, how do you feel about Bitcoin? Oh, he's going to bed. Never mind. Anyway, guys, we want to hold support right here at 76.3. Again, this is where remember, we have our little arrow drawn right here. Where like, this is where there could be selling pressure. And exactly that's where we're at. Exactly where we're at. Now, I would like to see us pass the 200-day SMA, or at least test it at $87,000. Bullishly look at 91,000. Bearishly, again, anywhere between 73 and 77. Thank you for subscribing, my friends. Oh, look at you guys. Look at you guys. We have a goal of 9 more subscribers. We see some volume coming in, some pretty bullish volume here. We have a green dot that's, at this point, I believe, confirmed. Moving up on this momentum. VWAP, looking snazzy today. Although the price is not reflecting it that much. We do have the money flow that's slowly creeping on up, and we do have the RSI that had a huge pump and pulling back ever so slightly, but we're very close to that neutral. We're very close to going bullish yet again. Are you guys bullish on Bitcoin? Please put those rocket emojis. Let me see those rocket emojis in the chat, pretty please. I'm asking you nicely and politely. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Lasers, good morning. Hi, everyone. You guys are such sweeties. Golden said, Bitcoin for life. I agree. I agree, Golden. You little charmer. I agree, Golden. Shout out to Golden. What an angel. Guys, and I'm going to tell you something right now that's maybe a little bit cheesy, and I want you guys to rate on a scale of 1 to 10, please, before we get serious. On a scale of 1 to 10, how cheesy is this caption? A caption in this video, don't spare yourself. Buy the dip. How cheesy was I on a scale of 1 to 10? On a scale of 1 to 10, can somebody tell me? Don't spare yourself by the dip. Can I get opinions on that on a scale of 1 to 10? 10 being the cheesiest ever. How cheesy was that? Anyway, I don't know how you guys feel about that, but you guys know I love bowling. Look at that. Look. I honestly didn't even know this was recorded. I didn't even know this was being recorded until I turned around, and I was like so excited. I was like, yeah. I didn't even know that was being recorded, in all honesty, like 100%. And then they were like, content. And I was like, I love when people catch on. They're like, that's good content. Oh, I can't. I love bowling. Guys, bowling and going to the range have been my thing lately. My thing. My face turned around. Oh my gosh, I can't. Sorry. My face is too red. Sorry. Okay. That was the most real thing I've ever seen. I love it. It's so fun. Bowling is such a simple game. 12 out of 10 flawless form. Was it really? I feel like I look a little bit off, to put it nicely, when I'm bowling. I feel like I look a little... Anyway. Your breaking news headlines start now. Don't spare yourself. Sorry, I can't. Let's do this. Guys, we have breaking news headlines today, and a little update on the tariff situation. China's not backing down. We're in a full-on trade war with China. And the EU seems as though they're going to move ahead with retaliatory tariffs against the United States. Oh boy. The EU member states have approved the European Commission's proposal to introduce retaliatory tariffs on the U.S. Duties will be collected from April 15th once the implementing act is published, the Commission announced on Wednesday. Within the announcement, they said the EU considers U.S. tariffs unjustified and damaging, causing economic harm to both sides as well as the global economy. The Commission added its preferences to avoid imposing tariffs and that they could be suspended at any time should the U.S. agree to a fair and balanced negotiated outcome. Donnie T is not backing down. And it seems as though Ukraine... We're not doing too well. The U.S., Ukraine, we're tiffin at the moment. We're tiffin. Honestly, I don't see why we gave a lot of money to Ukraine, but I don't know. Ukraine, in terms of crypto, isn't doing too well either. They're considering up to a 23% personal income tax on crypto in their newly proposed tax scheme. That is egregious, and it's nasty. Ukraine's top financial regulators floating the idea of taxing crypto as personal income with the possible carve-outs for certain foreign-backed stablecoins under a newly proposed taxation matrix under a newly proposed taxation matrix published on Tuesday. In a translated letter introducing the potential new approach, Ruslan Magomedov, head of Ukraine's National Securities and Stock Market Commission, said that the effective tax policy is a necessary step in preventing financial abuse and facilitating the legal and responsible use of digital assets, adding establishing fair and understandable taxation rules is also a prerequisite for attracting investment and integrating the Ukrainian virtual asset market into the global financial market. Stop it. That's blasphemy. Under this new suggested tax scheme, transactions, essentially those in non-stablecoin crypto, are cashed out for fiat or exchange for goods and services, and during which there were no financial losses from the transaction would be taxed at Ukraine's standard personal income tax rate at 18%, plus the additional 5% wartime levy that went into effect last December. I feel like this is straight up robbery, dude. Like, why? You would think that Ukraine would want to, like, make money in their country, be like, oh, like, let's promote crypto, let's boost our economy in some sort of way. No, let's impose more taxes on crypto transactions. Ukraine, bro. That's a stupid move. I'm sorry. That's not smart. That's not smart. Anyway, we're gonna go over and talk about Hong Kong. Hong Kong's first digital that had a stablecoin. Apparently, Justin Sun claimed they are insolvent with their backings of the stablecoin. First Digital Trust is filing a defamation claim against Justin Sun. Thank you, Magic Sun, over there for the heart. Justin Sun's allegations that the Hong Kong-based custodian First Digital Trust is insolvent have landed him in the crosshairs of a defamation claim initiated by the company. Their FDUSD stablecoin briefly depegged on April 3rd after Sun claimed the company was insolvent, though it was virtually recovered. The writ of the summons, the first step in a defamation claim, was filed late last week and requests the Hong Kong High Court to issue an injunction restraining Sun from making further statements on the matter, also asking for an injunction requiring Sun to publish retractions. They also asked the court to issue an award for damages for unlawful interference with the plaintiff's contractual and business relationships and causing damage to the plaintiff's business. Justin Sun plays no games, and you know what? He's probably gonna walk away scot-free from this. I would not be surprised. 6 a.m. Doug, good morning. David B, good morning. Rob C is here, all set. Nice to see you. We got French. Hello, everyone. I appreciate every single one of you. Smash the like, subscribe, listen to Piano Maddie B.
Why don't you like and subscribe and share this video?
Yep. We just discussed this. Yeah, the tariff, EU puts a retaliation hold on the US. Yep. So yeah, apparently Donnie T is pausing some tariffs on other countries, but the EU is like, no. And he's still not backing down on China either. Thank you for the hearts, David. Thank you. Let's skirt back over into the United States here. We were in the EU, then we were in Ukraine, and then we were over here in Hong Kong. Now we're going to go back to New York, where I used to live. SMH. There is a New York bill proposing blockchain studies for election record security. Now, no blockchain should be used for elections, especially if you verify your ID on blockchain and verify that you're a U.S. citizen and you are a real person that's alive and not dead voting, which has been uncovered, and dead people are apparently, claiming Social Security. Let's verify who we are on blockchain, vote in a secure and transparent manner. Blockchain may soon earn itself a role in New York State's voting processes and procedures. New York Assembly member Clyde Vannell introduced Bill A07716, directing the State Board of Elections to evaluate how blockchain can help protect voter records and election results. It's currently under consideration by the Assembly Election Law Committee. Now, according to that summary, the goal is to study and evaluate the use of blockchain tech to protect voter records and election results. Now, it mandates that the Board of Elections produce a report within 1 year assessing the potential benefits of blockchain in securing election data. It must include experts in blockchain, cybersecurity, voter fraud, and election record keeping. Duh. Foolishness to not use blockchain. We're talking about voter fraud. That was the past 2 elections. Oh, voter fraud this, voter fraud that. Are there real U.S. citizens voting? Well, we'll X that out right there and then if we have blockchain. Wrong. That we're not using it. If the U.S. was really smart, if we're really that ahead in revolutions and all that, yeah, let's use blockchain to vote. Let's use blockchain to vote. we're going to talk about the U.S. House hearing that's marking progress toward a crypto market structure bill. And I believe we're going to see a lot more regulation. We're going to see a lot more clarity coming up, especially because we have our new SEC chairman, which we'll get to within our Spotlight segment. The U.S. House Financial Services Committee checked the next box in moving toward what Representative Brian Steele referred to as the second half of Donnie T's crypto agenda, a bill to set the U.S. crypto market rules for a fully regulated domestic industry. Now, Steele is a Republican chairman of the panel's crypto subcommittee, saying that the first half of Trump's goal is well underway. Congress's stablecoin legislation already advanced through committees in both the House and the Senate. So a Wednesday hearing explored the other long-awaited digital assets bill to establish the structure of crypto markets. Such hearings represent a rung on the efforts to climb through Congress. Representative French Hill, the Arkansas Republican who runs the overall committee, indicated that those working on the bill are closer to releasing a successor to the Financial Innovation and Technology Act for the 21st century. That's FIT 21. The House legislation passed that last year but failed to progress through the Senate. Now, he said during the hearing that the committee has engaged with a wide range of stakeholders, from government agencies to leaders in the ecosystem, to identify ways that market structure legislation can be further refined and strengthened. We're actively working to release a legislative discussion draft that reflects the feedback from members and market participants. Let's see it. Let's see it. We do need collaboration between the industry and regulators, especially because the last administration claimed that, oh, you can come talk to us. Come talk to us, crypto bros. And then you go and say, hi, SEC. Hi, everyone. And then you get absolutely obliterated and get a nice little Wells notice. Oh, the SEC's looking at you. We want to investigate you. As of right now, do you believe that the United States is the crypto capital of the world? One or yes emoji, two or no emoji. Are we getting there at least? Yes, if you guys want steps on how to connect your Discord to YouTube for our members only after show, which we're going to have tomorrow, you just type !steps. And there you go. Shout out to Noji. Shouty, shouty, shouty. No one puts snow in the corner, right, Benny? The CFTC, they're going to follow the DOJ's lead. The DOJ apparently is like, hey, man, we're not going to pursue any stupid and unlawful crypto investigations where we have no foundation to investigate these people. CFTC is ordering crypto prosecution slowdowns following the DOJ's explosive policy overhaul. Thank you for the heart, my friend. Acting chair of the CFTC, Caroline Pham, issued a sweeping directive on Monday, reshaping the agency's enforcement priorities. It followed a policy shift by the DOJ, which moved to end the controversial practice of regulating through prosecution rather than rulemaking. In response, she instructed CFTC staff to halt the pursuit of digital asset registration violations unless there is clear evidence of intentional wrongdoing, signaling an end to what she described as years of punitive overreach. She says, for far too long, lawfare from multiple federal agencies against innovators in the digital asset space has created unfairness and uncertainty that has undermined trust in the regulatory process and impeded American competitiveness. So I agree. And so regulation by enforcement, regulation by prosecution is absolutely ridiculous. And it is bad for the United States. It makes us look bad. It makes us look bad. Oh, we're America. We're going to lead the revolution. Well, obviously you're not. If you're just going to prosecute people, again, without lawful foundation as to why you're doing it. Ridiculous. We're going to slide into the SEC and also NFT news. NFT marketplace Magic Eden is buying a trading app called Slingshot. This is interesting. NFT marketplace Magic Eden acquired Slingshot, a trading app that allows users to see their crypto balance across multiple protocols. They also allow users to trade tokens from a single universal USD balance, USDC, removing hurdles like wallet setup, bridging assets across chains, and juggling gas fees, thus expanding Magic Eden well past Solana to every chain, including Bitcoin. I think this is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. We need simplicity, and having 13 different wallets for 13 different blockchains is so much of a roadblock for adoption. It is, and this is a great move. Jack Liu, CEO and co-founder of Magic Eden, says this acquisition is a major step forward in advancing the Magic Eden vision, which is to provide users worldwide with a seamless and safe way to buy and sell crypto and digital assets across all chains. Pairing Slingshot's team of product visionaries with Magic Eden's best-in-class marketing and scaling capabilities accelerates our ability to have an impact on the future of crypto. I agree. This is a great move. Great move. Speaking of NFT marketplaces, we have OpenSea, who has received Wells notices from the SEC before. And apparently this all got dropped because of the new administration. But OpenSea isn't stopping. They're urging the SEC to exclude NFT marketplaces from their regulators' remit. So this is very interesting. They want to basically wipe their hands clean from any regulation to a degree. OpenSea has urged the SEC to exclude NFT marketplaces from regulation under the federal securities laws. The SEC needs to, quote, clearly state that NFT marketplaces like OpenSea do not qualify as exchanges under federal securities laws. And they said this in a letter to Commissioner Hester Peirce that leads the task force. They argued that the NFT marketplaces don't meet the legal definition of an exchange under securities laws, and they don't execute transactions, act as intermediaries, or bring together multiple sellers for the same asset. They said the Commission's past enforcement agenda has created uncertainty. We therefore urge the Commission to remove this uncertainty and protect the ability of U.S. tech companies to lead in the space. They said in preparing this guidance, the Crypto Task Force should specifically address the application of exchange regulations to marketplaces for non-fungible assets, similar to the recent staff statements on meme coins and stablecoins. Yeah, I think that's aces right there. Aces. I think the SEC should definitely say something. And even I think it was David Sachs who said on Fox Business that he thinks meme coins and NFTs are collectibles. And they already said meme coins are basically collectibles. And Hester Peirce was like, if you lose money because you're being a doo-to-doo, then that's on you, dude. Has nothing to do with us. So. Hello, Greg. What are we talking about? You can disagree. He does promote Bitcoin without stating it. Who's he? Who's he? Let me talk about that. We could talk about that. Smash the like, subscribe, share it out with friends. We have a goal of 150 likes, 150 live viewers. We're pumping right now. We have 107 likes. Let's get 125, please. Let's jump into ETFs, shall we? We have the first XRP ETF racking up $5 million in debut. Now, this is interesting again because it's a leveraged ETF before a spot XRP ETF was even put out there. Now, we have two Korean investment advisors, 2X long daily XRP ETF, XRP. The first leveraged XRP product in the U.S. racked up $5 million in trading volume on its Tuesday's debut, becoming one of the company's most successful introductions and posting a top 5% performance for a new ETF. This ETF is designed to deliver twice the daily returns of XRP through swap agreements. With no suitable U.S. listed spot XRP ETFs, the swap's reference rates incorporate several European ETPs. So the CEO said on Tuesday, "We filed as soon as we could after the old SEC regime left. We launched today. I think it's almost at a couple 100,000 shares." They said it was a very successful launch. They believe that they were overlooked. And with all of this, we have XRP jumping to $2 yet again. $2 XRP, but down 2.37% at the moment. Now, we did battle the 200-day SMA on Tuesday, ending right below $1.80. We did open again around that $1.80 yesterday, pumping it on up past the 200-day SMA, which is at $1.86, and closing at about $2. Now, it was, what was it, $2.05-ish? Today, we're slightly in the red. Again, we want to keep closing above the 200-day SMA. Bullishly, we're looking at that golden zone of 275. Bearishly, we're looking at $1.81. Right now, we have a green dot printing on the momentum. That's confirmed, moving its way up. VWAP is pumping as well, and we have the money flow that is kind of chilling at the moment. The RSI is pumped, but still considered bearish. So that's your latest XRP piece of news there. In addition, we do have Dogecoin that was pumping, as well as 21 shares filed for a Dogecoin ETF in the U.S. Digital asset manager 21 Shares has filed with the SEC to launch a Dogecoin ETF following similar filings from rivals Bitwise and Grayscale. The 21 Shares Doge ETF would seek to track the price from Dogecoin, according to the firm's April 9th Form S-1 registration statement. The Dogecoin Foundation's corporate arm, House of Doge, plans to assist 21 Shares with marketing the fund. They said Coinbase Custody would be the proposed custodian of their Doge ETF, but didn't specify a fee, ticker, or what the stock exchange would be that it lists on. 21 Shares also has to file a 19B4 with the SEC to kickstart their approval process for the fund. Current Dogecoin price, 15.5 cents at this point, down 3.23%. Had a little minor pump yesterday. Bearish level to watch is 12 cents. Bullish is that 17-18 cents. We have a green dot printed on the momentum, moving it on up. VWAP is pumping, though the money flow seems to be curving on up. Let's see if that continues. The RSI also pumped like XRP, but still remaining in bearish territory. Yeah, interesting. The SEC seems to be kicking it on up because they also approved the trading of Ether ETF options. The SEC gave the green light for the trading of options tied to ETH ETFs. On Wednesday, the regulator approved a filing from NASDAQ ISC filed last July, which asked to list options contracts on BlackRock's iShares Ethereum Trust ETH. Options are a popular trading vehicle to leverage and hedge risk and are especially attractive to institutional investors who are looking to control large amounts of shares. Of course, Cipher from Bloomberg said the approval was 100% expected. This also comes as an Ether whale dumped $22 million of ETH after 9 years. If you were a whale and waited 9 years, would you dump your ETH at this price? Put a one or a yes emoji, two or no emoji. I think that's kind of wild. Man couldn't wait. Man couldn't wait. But the SEC is moving on. They're doing good things. And a lot of people believe that maybe Paul Atkins is our key. Maybe they believe he's our key to the next wave of crypto adoption and maybe making America the crypto capital of the world, the golden age of crypto. Is it here because of Sir Paul Atkins? Do you believe Paul Atkins is bullish, or is he just going to be another Gary Gensler? where people were like, oh my gosh, Gary Gensler, a crypto teacher from MIT, is the SEC chairman. He's gonna throw us to the moon. He called us
hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes.
I hope this isn't another Gary. I really hope not. But I have hope. Paul Atkins is confirmed by the Senate to take over the SEC that was formerly run by Gensler. Look at little Paul. Maybe we're going to have to get a Paul emoji. We might need a Paul emoji. Paul is just one oath away from taking over the SEC to oversee the security sector. A swearing-in ceremony will soon put the SEC commissioner in charge of the high-profile regulator matter cheered on by the digital asset sector that sees him as a strong ally. Atkins' Senate confirmation was easily cleared in a Wednesday 52-44 vote. Now, people were saying that it took the usual months to emerge from the Senate, and in the time between the departure of predecessor Gary and Atkins' rival, the interim agency chief, Mark Ueda, carried out an ambitious and rapidly deployed a crypto overhaul. And I would say bullish from Mark Ueda, and I like him. I think he's a good dude. Senator Cynthia Lummis, who introduced the Bitcoin Act to have us have a strategic Bitcoin reserve, tweeted about Paul, saying, I'm pleased Paul Atkins is confirmed as the chairman of the SEC. I sat down with Mr. Atkins to discuss digital asset legislation, empowering Wyoming's blockchain future and implementing reforms in the regulatory rulemaking process. I'm confident his leadership will bring positive change. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready for some positive change. I hope Paul is bullish. I hope Paul is bullish on us. I really do. I really do. He was a former commissioner. He's done some work in the past. But Eric says Paul is too old. Doesn't understand the tech is the biggest problem I see. I mean, I would like to see how he goes about this. I hope that he is, like you're saying, open-minded, and that he does understand crypto. I really hope he understands the tech. And this is what I was kind of referring to earlier, where I just wanted to know, why in the world are we having younger people and actual leaders in this space that are going to lead the next generation to use this tech being part of the party that's regulating this? It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't. We have a lot of older folk that don't use this tech that are like, yeah, crypto good, crypto bad. No, we need people that use this on a daily basis. We're going to get into our coins to watch, and from there we are going to get into tomorrow's outfit check. So we'll have a vote on that. Coins to watch start now. Over here we got some red, some green. Your green includes Flare at number 1, up 23%, Fartcoin up 22%, BitTensor up 17%, Sonic up 17%, Walrus up 15%. Bearishly, we got Zcash down 9%, Tezos down 6%, EOS down 4.75%, Story down 2.5%, and Core down 2.15%. Bitcoin still chilling around $81,000. Hopefully, we continue to see some nice green. We want to test the 200-day SMA. Ethereum, we slightly talked about before, $1,572, down 5.76%. Again, we really want to hold this 1540. Bullishly, we're looking at $1,800 ETH. A green dot was printed on the momentum, moving it on up. VWAP is pumping. Money flow is a little, it's all right. It's all right. The RSI was mad oversold, pumped on up. Now seems like it's retracing a little bit. Again, when we have big pumps with the RSI, we typically do pull back on that. Litecoin, $73.98, down 2.7%. We really want to hold $75 Litecoin, which we closed above it yesterday. We want to keep doing that. Bearish level to watch is where we even had a little bit of a wick low here at $64. Bullishly, we're looking at $84.85. Now, green dot was printed on the momentum, which I find nice. We have the VWAP that's pumping ever so slightly, though the money flow is continuing to go in a downward direction. Also, we have the RSI that was oversold but pumped. Seems like it's pulling back now. I do like to see oversold RSI. Maybe, again, the selling pressure is relieved. We're at the quote-unquote bottom. We'll see what happens. I need my BTC says, yo, DCA. Yeah, you know, I actually had a conversation with someone this morning that was like, Randy, like, what's going on with this Bitcoin? Like, is it a good time to buy? Like, it's down right now. What's happening? And I said, listen, dude, we got people selling off because of taxes. We got the tariff war. But also, this is a normal retrace. But we also have a normal retrace that's going on with Bitcoin. So I said, if you don't like looking at the chart, do what you got to do. You could DCA, which I say is dollar cost averaging. You can go on your exchange, set an auto buy of like $10 a week, for example, and just let it stack up and then eventually move it over to your wallet and keep it. I said, this is a long-term hold. I said, but no, if you sell, you got that capital gain. So watch out, bud. But I said, dollar cost average, if you don't want to look at the charts and you want to just keep accumulating. He was like, did I know you could do that? I said, yes, you could, sir. Yes, you could. This is what happens when I go on my walk. Do a little morning walk. All right, guys. Ooh, we're doing good with the subscribers. Love that.
Oh, yes.
The sound check.
Baby, it's a sound check.
I'm gonna check this sweet mic. Why don't you check yourself?
All right, what we're going to do right now is I'm going to go get some stuff. I'm going to remind you guys also, oopsie. I'm going to remind you guys also, please set your reminders for the Lizard Lookout, 2 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. UTC. Go check it out. Make sure you set your reminders. We're going to play a tune right now. Give me a second. I got to walk away. Which one did I like the last time? Was it this one? No. Which one did I play last time? Give me a second.
Talking crypto news all night.
Oh yes, this was it.
Charts and streams in neon light. Digital coins, they take their flight. Randy's got that insight right. Numbers rolling, dollar signs. In this world of coded lines. Blockchains cranking over time. Fortunes found among the minds. Crypto night fever taking hold. Every trade a story told. Dancing graphs both new and old. In a world of vibrant gold. Randy's voice on every wave. Guiding through financial maze. Live stream magic makes us crave. Knowledge in these crypto days. Waves of data surf the stream. Build your future scheme by scheme. Crypto dreams and big extremes. In the light, our passions gleam. Crypto night fever taking hold. Every trade a story told.
Okay. Let's get the poll. Let's get the poll. Okay, hold on. Gonna end this poll. Let's do. Okay. Let me know in the chat, in the poll that's in the chat. Option number 1. Oh wait, hold on. What were my option orders again? Okay, hold on. Green. This is green. We got green. This is the white green one. White green one. And then we have this one. Blue, white and blue. We had the blue. So I'm going to give you guys about a minute or two to vote. So this is the blue one. White, green one. And then this is the green option. This is the green option. Even though I know these are both white and green, but this is more green than white. So there you go. There we go. These are the options. These are the options. Let me know. Vote in the poll. Vote in the poll. Wow, green is winning. Ooh, by 50%. 50%. All right. Green for green candles. I knew you guys might be mad at me today because I wore red, but I was like, I love red. Red is like my favorite. Red and blue are like my favorite colors to wear. But yeah, green, white and green, and then white and blue. So let me know. I really love this dress. This dress is very special to me. It's very special to me. But yeah. This is a democracy and all, so y'all are voting, and I'm going to let you vote. But yeah, these are your options. Woohoo! I can't believe we do this on this show. Every time I do it, I'm like, what are we doing here? But yeah, blue. Here you go. Blue. Green. And white green. So let me know how you guys feel. I don't know why you can't really see it much on YouTube, but TikTok sees it better. But there you go. That was the first one. Guys, if I showed you the one dress I was talking about that has like not one, but like 3 or 4 holes in it, I was so beyond mad. I was beyond. One pantsuit. Oh my gosh. You know who I should talk about? About what? Mona. Mona's so awesome. She dresses so well. If you ever seen Mona at a conference, like you would know what I'm talking about. This woman like is a fashionista. I aspire to be like her when I'm older. And wearing like all the sophisticated things that she wears. She's just so bougie. Green is perfect for spring. I see Cassius in here. Cassius, you're still here. Love it. All right, guys. So we have green at a whopping 63% with 49 votes. Okay. All right. I guess this is what we got going on. Word. Noted. All right. Green is good. All right. So green, we got the green for tomorrow. I'll remind myself to wear it. All right, guys. I am so excited. We're going to get after it, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Please follow Cassius, please. We have 2 more likes until 125. Pump that up.
Pump it up. You got to pump it up.
Tomorrow is Friday, so you know we're going to be doing the rave. We need 150 likes if we're going to rave, or else it doesn't happen. And then if you are a member, 50 of you guys became members today. Go into the Discord, connect your YouTube account to Discord, so that way you could be part of our after show. Once we clean up shop here, we go right to Discord and hang out for a little while. So thank you guys so much. Don't spare yourself. Hold on. Don't spare yourself. This is so cheesy. Don't spare yourself. Subscribe to the channel. Woohoo! So cheesy. I can't. I should stop playing that. You guys can watch it if you want. Anyway, Patrick Murphy, a member for 18 months, said hit the like. Yes, smash the like, subscribe, share it out with friends. Don't spare yourself. Let's get after it. And stay zesty. Peace. Mwah.